Part of me feels like I'm oversharing. And in a way, yeah, it is. But I'm not that important. And I am of the belief that our lives aren't just meant to be lived alone. And everything that we go through, everything we face is can be a lesson to somebody else. I don't I don't share my story or anything like that to get pity. I don't, I got plenty of that growing up. My dad used a lot of shame tactics, and he was pretty proud that we were poor. But we had spent so much time keeping what happened to us secret. The shame that we faced growing up, that kept us quiet, that let the abuse happen, was always there. And if we were all so we were all so scared and just ashamed of what we let happen, because that doesn't that go through your mind when something really bad happens to you? Isn't there, you take some of the blame, because sometimes, no, not sometimes, every indecision, every lack of decision, every time you choose not to decide, you're making a choice. You're deciding to hand over power to somebody else. So you do take some of the blame for what happened into yourself, especially when you get older. And that's why I'm sharing this. Because shame is not something that should be a weapon used against people who are being controlled and manipulated and victimized. This is about taking back control of my life, of finding my voice, because I am so tired of living under this subconscious thing that's been implanted in my head, that everything I have to say is stupid, that if I open my mouth, nobody will give a shit. And this isn't about making you care. This has never been about making anyone care about my story. This is about me caring about myself. Realizing that I'm valid to myself. I don't care if I'm valid to you. But if I don't care about myself, then I'm lost. Because at the very least, we should care about ourselves, shouldn't we? So this is me taking back my self-worth. At least finding it, Because it's important not to just linger in this depression, because you'll linger there and you'll die there. And I want to get to the point where I can move on with my life. And I can say that I'm okay. I don't need validity from YouTube or from Facebook. I've never needed it. Because if you can't find it in yourself, then it doesn't matter what anyone has to say about you. They can tell you anything. And it won't matter. If you don't believe anything good, then you'll think everyone's lying. And if you You know what I mean? So, yeah. This is me finding my voice. Because I want to do something with my life. And if I can't find my voice, what am I going to do? You know, do laundry for the rest of my life? Be a janitor for the rest of my life? I want to be an author one day. I want to help people one day. I want to write books that inspire. I want to do something that will actually matter with my life. And if this is how I start, then this is how I start. It's not going to be all the time. I'm going to be inconsistent until I find my own pattern or my own path. But it's got to start somewhere, right? So this is where I'm starting, on YouTube, when it's all going downhill. And all the other videos are made up pretty, and they have the most amazing audio, and the voice actors are amazing, and they're hiring people, and they have funding and all that stuff. Yeah, this is where I'm starting. And this is what YouTube was originally made for, right? Give people a start, give people a voice, give people a platform, right? So that's what I'm doing. I don't give a shit about funding. I don't give a shit about any of that. I just need to start somewhere. Okay? There you go. Yeps. I'm pushing stop now. Big red button. Whatever.